we doing? Welcome back to Phantom Fights. Forgot to fill this up before we started. Shit happens. Koho, what's up, man?
I'm here to co-host. Meant to grab another bottle of tea. It's empty. Shit happens. It's gonna be a good night.
It is gonna be a good night. Koho, a little peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Jim Green made his glorious return. Mike Hanley had a match as well. I thought when those two matches were scheduled, I was like, oh, we could have the winners of these two matches play each other. And in my head, I was like, Mike's probably going to win, and Jim's probably going to win. And then what a fun match that would be. And then they both lost, and we could still make it happen. So here we
are. Then it works out anyway. Jim having challenged for the Fandom team's titles twice. Yes. Now he made his return, and he's very entertaining as always. And Mike got good. I don't know how that happened or when that happened. Nazario's probably pissed. But Mike Hanley, good at Fandom. It's kind of nuts. Who would have thought?
Nuts it is, Koho. Let's see. The promos. That's the next thing we do
now. Hey, it's good to be back. Fuck you. Lucas isn't here, but fuck Lucas, right, guys? Yeah, fuck that guy. Also, Koho, that was a can of raspberry tea, not a bottle. Learn the difference between cans and bottles. Nick still looks pretty cool with the beard and everything. And Mike,
Jim, and buy our shit.
Koho, you know what I love? You know what my favorite kind of promo is?
The one that's incredibly short.
And sweet. But yes, short was half of it. What'd you think?
I think Jim coming back and still on a vendetta for like the retired Lucas Schildbach is great. Don't know where Lucas is these days. Probably out chopping down trees with his bare hands. But Jim, still tell him to fuck off. And for Mike, I love the wholesomeness of just yelling Jim's name and then completely just buttoning it with capitalism of buy our shit. Love it. Classic.
Damn straight, Koho. Koho, would you like to read the rules?
I would love nothing more. Round number 1 works like this. You're each going to get 10 questions from 10 different areas within the world of Phantom Fights. Should you get all 10 questions correct, you'll be issued a bonus question. You have 3 repeats for the entirety of the match and a challenge rule. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
What? I wasn't listening.
Oh, that's to you.
But did you say something, Koho?
Question number 1 is going to come in the category of DC. In Road to Perdition, the killer Harlan Maguire gets scarred on which part of his body? I read that really fast, and I thought it said scared.
Did you get scared when you read scared? I thought it said scarred.
You get scared on which part? Yeah, I did, because I was like, that's not right.
You just like, oh, no. Full panic mode happens when you're in the middle of the question, but you're going so fast that if you stop, it's like running really fast and then hitting a rock.
Yeah, it's a real, like, think on your feet kind of exercise.
It is. It's a pretty great moment.
3,
2,
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim.
My guess is in the face.
And Mike.
I had his eye.
The face is correct. I don't believe the eye is correct, but just the face is correct. So good job, Jim.
All right, guys. Your second question is going to come in the category of Marvel. Going across the brands. Who is tasked with moving a giant satellite as part of their training at Xavier's mansion in X-Men First Class? Were you ever in like the first class or something?
No, not even this.
Sure, you were like technically you were the second rookie class.
Second or third? Yeah, no.
Yeah, second rookie class. Yeah.
God damn.
Isn't that nuts? It's kind of funny.
4.
Don't worry, I was never in the rookie class for either game. All right, your question again. Who is tasked with moving a giant satellite as part of their training at Xavier's mansion in X-Men First Class?
Fuck.
Yeah, I was never in any of them.
Hands on screen, please. Thank you.
You know, I was never a rookie, technically speaking, by rules of rookies.
No, that's not how that works. Right?
Yeah. Because I was there for match 1.
So if I went and started a new sport, wouldn't everyone playing it be a rookie? 5.
I mean, yeah,
4,
but like for the award,
3,
we were like anyone who debuted
2,
post tournament is a rookie.
1. Pens down. Interesting. We'll go to Mike.
Couldn't fucking think of the goddamn name.
And Jim.
I feel like it was either Beast or Magneto, so I just put Magneto's Christian name of Eric.
Eric is correct. Magneto.
Even though he's Jewish, which I don't know why I said Christian name, but whatever.
It all works. It's all Greek to me.
Eric is correct. Jim leads 2-0. As we get to the third question, which comes in the category of Disney live action. Which Disney live-action film features a cast including Emily Blunt, Anna Kendrick, and Meryl Streep?
I really hope I didn't like jinx Mike by saying like he got good, and then
Well, I don't want to shit on my good friend Mike Hanley, but did you witness his last nap?
I have not gotten to watch.
I don't know if it's dropped yet at this point.
I don't think it has dropped at this point.
Mike's good when he wants to be good. Some days he just doesn't want to be. And fuck it.
It's true.
Mike is a trivia god. He does not need you to care.
1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim.
There are giants in the sky. Into the Woods.
And Mike.
I had Ellen Chant.
Into the Woods is correct, and Jim Green maintaining a perfect round. So we get to the fourth question.
Which is in the category of Star Trek.
It was a good one.
In Star Trek Into Darkness, name one of the 2 crew members who disguise themselves and are chased by the native Nibiru tribe at the beginning of the film. A lot of words that you say when you read Star Trek questions.
Yeah. You're good at reading, though. Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes Tim will,
What I
like,
want.
well, sometimes, like, I know Tim will, like, he's getting ready to read a sentence, and I know there's some words in there, and I'm just, like, on my toes ready to be like, no,
Ready
Tim.
to come and help. Yeah.
5,
Yeah, I feel
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Mike.
I had Kirk.
And Jim.
I had Scotty.
Kirk is correct. The other option was Bones. So Mike gets into the lead there. It is 3-1.
Jim!
And so we get to the next question, which is in the category of the worlds of DC. In The Suicide Squad, Captain Boomerang is killed when what type of transportation vehicle crashes into him?
My room has been invaded by the species of doggo.
Aw,
3 of them? Oh, look, there's so many of them. They're all over. It's too many of them.
all the pups.
Hello, Nani. Hello. So many dogs. I should probably take care of
5,
that question.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Jim.
Is it a helicopter?
And Mike.
I had Plane.
Helicopter is the correct answer. Jim regains his lead 4-1. What's the next question? Koho.
Your next question is going to come in the category of YA. Who kills Finnick in the Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2? Oh, man. There are so many of them.
Are they multiplying? The dogs?
Yeah, there's so many of them. They're freaking me out right now.
Oh, God. Are they? Does it look like they're planning?
Oh, she's mad. She's a mad dog. I'm gonna take care of them real quick.
Okay, have fun. We'll get answers for this question in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jim. Cool, good job. We'll start with Mike
You don't have anything.
and Jim.
I put Katniss with a question mark / those clone things. Because he's like getting jumped by those clone things and then she shoots him in the head or something.
I'm going to accept the answer. The answer we have is Katniss. Katniss is the correct answer. He is getting ripped apart by the clone things, and then Katniss drops a bomb to largely kill him. So Jim is correct, and Jim will get the point.
So
Cool.
5-1 in favor of Jim. Is that what we have?
That is what we have.
Okay, glad I'm back. We're good.
Oh, just Twohig, so you're saying he was not impaled? He was shot,
He was blown up.
explosion of sort. Yeah, not impaled like another movie that has an impaling death in it. So, okay, yeah, cool. Okay.
I'm so confused.
Irish and Caribbean.
Your next question comes in the category of James Bond.
Okay,
How is it believed that General Moon dies at the beginning of Die Another Day before being revealed to be alive, disguised as Gustav Graves?
God, that sounds cool.
Yeah. The invasion of doggos has been taken care of. They wanted all of them.
It looks like they were planning an uprising.
I mean, at first, the white one is like, Savannah, she's very peaceful. And then the little one does whatever the other big one says. And the big one was mad. So it just turned into a 2-on 3.
Oh, they were revolting against each other. 5.
Yeah, it was weird.
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down, we'll go to Jim.
I said poisoned.
And Mike.
I'd crash.
Both unfortunately incorrect. We're looking for falls to his death, falls off a cliff.
The classic. Falls to his death.
All right. So, your next question comes to the category of fandom quotes. Name both of the MCU films that feature the quote, "Thank you for your cooperation."
Very polite.
It's very kind. Very kind. Nice, generous one.
I'm not wearing my Be Kind shirt today, but that's one of my favorite shirts.
I love that shirt.
It says Be
You're also
Kind.
you're wearing a shirt that the fan base of it would probably be the antithesis of Be Kind.
They're not kind.
Yeah, no.
Quite often. 5,
They're usually pretty mean.
4.
I would like to use a repeat.
All right, that is Jim's first repeat.
All right, your question again in fandom quotes. Name both of the MCU films that feature the quote, "Thank you for your cooperation."
Mike,
Yes.
where is your other hand, sir? Yeah. We'll get answers in. 5, 4,
Hansley, like he did something
2,
bad.
1. Pens down. We'll start with Mike Hansley
In-game Infinity War.
and Jim.
I don't remember when that would be in that. I just said the 2 Ant-Man movies.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for the original Avengers and Black Widow. Famous Natasha Romanoff line. After she interrogates people.
Oh, okay.
Good times. Anyway, we're going to move to your next question now. It's the penultimate one in the category of DreamWorks animation. In The Boss Baby disguises himself as what while at his father's company? Sure, they're both big fans.
I think both of these guys probably saw this film at least 6 times in a theater.
Yeah.
I missed the fantasy football draft for it.
Sounds like a thing that's not made up. And that makes me laugh.
It's a reference to the fact that I missed ours because I was tricked into seeing Minions: The Rise of Gru.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I knew there was some reality to it. We'll start with Jim
I just said a plant. Those are in offices, right?
and Mike.
Janitor.
Both, unfortunately, incorrect. We were looking for a dog, a puppy dog. Foreshadowing.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Sure.
And your final question of the round is in the category of Planet of the Apes. In the original Planet of the Apes, whose blood is being transfused to Taylor after he awakens in ape custody?
Sounds like a shitty thing to be in.
Yeah, right. It feels like you got to be in like, I don't even know what are the like health codes that the ape custody.
They have none. That's why it's like, ew, I don't want to do that. 5.
Is there like a legal office you can go to get help, compensation?
1. Pens down. We'll start with Mike
Couldn't think of a name.
and Jim.
I just said Caesar because that's an ape.
It is an ape, but unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for Nova. Nova.
Is that
but
the
yeah.
Helena Bonham Carter plays in the remake?
No,
Oh, okay.
that's okay though. That brings us to the end of round number 1. I got a score of 5-1. Koho, is that what you have?
I also have a score of 5-1.
Perfect. Well, without further ado, we'll move into round number 2. How does it work, Mr. Koho?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. You're each going to get a chance to spin from the lovely wheel that we have from wheeldeside.com. If you like the category you land on, you are going to get 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. You can opt to multiple choice, but it devalues the point down to being only worth 1. You can spin again, but you're stuck with it, with whatever you land on the second time. Be aware there is stealing in this round. Any questions as we get in round number 2?
All right. Your wheel today. Horror icons, Disney animation, Mission Impossible, Fandom quotes, Wizarding World, Star Wars, MCU, and Marvel. With that being said, Jim, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Second.
All right. Mike Hanley, this will be your first spin.
Opponent's choice.
Barely misses and lands on Star Wars. So I can
Let's
keep
spin that again.
All right. This is your second spin. You'll have to keep what it lands on this time.
Opponent's choice. I can give him Star Wars.
Oh my god, that was also close to.
Both spins were really close to opponent's choice.
Landed on the MCU.
Okay.
So with that, Mike, how's your day going?
Huh?
How's your day going, man?
How's things?
How you feeling?
You know.
Never mind, Mike. Koho needs to read you some questions now.
That's true. All right, Mike, your first question, the category of the MCU.
Yes.
Which MCU film features a celestial trying to emerge from the planet Earth?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, B. Avengers Endgame, C. Eternals, or D. Captain Marvel.
Five, 4, 3.
C.
C. Eternals is correct for a point. Your second question. Who plays Sam Wilson in the MCU?
Oh, that's fucking... Oh, my God.
Five, 4.
Fucking multiple choice. God damn it.
Your multiple choice options
Mike. Come on.
are A. Don Cheadle, B. Anthony Mackie, C. Bradley Cooper, or D. Tom Von Lawler.
Anthony Mackie.
That is correct for 1 point.
His real
Yes,
name
his
is
real name is Clarence. Your third question. In Thor: The Dark World, what kind of animal do Selvig, Ian, and Darcy see using the portals created by the Convergence right after Selvig is released from the mental institution?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A. Rats, B. Cockroaches, C. Birds, or D. Dogs.
Birds.
That is correct for another point. Your fourth question. In Iron Man, what is Tony doing when he tells Pepper that this isn't the worst thing she has caught him doing?
Oh, shit. I don't want to fuck this up.
Five, 4, 3.
Messing around with his suit. Final answer.
We can accept that.
That is correct for 2 points.
I didn't know how to fucking explain it.
You can accept that. And your final question in the MCU. In Avengers: Age of Ultron, who rescues Wanda from the falling country of Sokovia?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Quicksilver, B. Thor, C. Hawkeye, D. Vision.
Hawkeye?
Hawkeye is incorrect. Jim, the chance for the 1 point steal. Your options are A. Quicksilver, B. Thor, C. Hawkeye, or D. Vision.
Vision.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
All right. So that ends tied 6-6 after Mike's round 2. As we bring back up the wheel,
It's 6-6 pickup sticks.
Jim spin. This is your first spin, Jim. Lands on spinner's choice.
Of course.
Mike, give me a number. What are we thinking?
7.
Wizarding World. Okay, good pick, Mike.
Jim, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
Just don't ask me who plays Arthur Weasley, and I'll be fine.
It's like a plan. Your first question. Which Wizarding World film features someone casting a memory charm that backfires on themselves?
Okay, so quick question. Do you think this is as bad as Genocide? Just curious. Which film that is the Chamber of Secrets? Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, your answer to the question was correct. Everything else you said, I'm confused about. But
Me too.
that's correct.
Lucas said equally bad guys, Voldemort and Gilderoy Lockhart. And I was like, really? Really, Lucas?
All right, then. Jim, your second question. Who plays Aberforth Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2?
He's also been known as the King Beyond the Wall, Kieran Hines.
That is correct for 2 points.
I'm guessing that's a Game of Thrones thing.
It is.
Okay.
Your third question. What specific item of clothing does Ron get for Christmas from his mother in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Sweater.
That is correct for 2
With
points.
an R on it.
With an R on it, yes, that's correct. All right, Jim, your penultimate question. In Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, what title does Pickery hold?
What the fuck is Pickery? Multiple choice, I don't know.
Your multiple choice options are: is it A, Senator, B, Supreme Leader, C, Minister, D, President?
Is that John Voight? I don't know. Senator.
That is incorrect. Mike, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options again are A, Senator, B, Supreme Leader, C, Minister, or D, President.
Minister.
That's unfortunately also incorrect. We were looking for D, President. President Pickery.
Who's that?
She's
Is it
the president. She's the president of the United States of Magic.
Oh, it's the Magic President. Okay, Okay.
Okay. All right, then. Jim, your final question in the Wizarding World. What does Newt give Jacob on the train that he says Dumbledore wanted him to have in The Secrets of Dumbledore?
I haven't seen this.
5.
Fuck it. I think it's a wand, but multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options are: is it A, book, B, oven mitt, C, wand, D, mirror?
C.
That's correct for 1 point.
I saw the trailer like twice, and that's in the trailer, but I couldn't remember what exactly it was.
That's fair. Koho, at the end of round number 2, I have Jim in the lead with 13 to Mike's 6. Is that what you have?
That is exactly what I have.
Great. Then how does round number 3 work?
Round number 3 is the betting round, and it works like this. We're going to give you the category. You're going to tell us how many points you'd like to bet between 0 and 2 points. If you get the category or get the question right, you will gain those points. You get the question wrong, you will lose those points. We go until someone's mathematically eliminated, or I guess I don't really know if the score reaching 0 is possible. But oh well, we'll math. Till math stops the match.
This is true. So with that, any questions? Great. Then we get to the first category you can bet points on, which is Star Trek. We'll get bets starting with Jim.
I'm going Taco Bell 0.
And Mike.
Going 2. Let's fucking do this.
Oh my God, he's breaking from
You're
precedent.
going Burger King. You're going Burger King, Mike. Okay.
Your question in Star Trek.
Broken.
What is the name of the villainous alien race featured in Star Trek First Contact?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
A lot of biblical references today, Koho.
There's a lot.
Fuck it.
There's a biblical reference. I really wanted to be like in the match that we did last night to be like, oh yeah, it's Bible trivia, not movie trivia at that one point, and then realized that wouldn't have helped my client at all afterwards.
No. 5,
Hey, Koho.
4,
Jesus, man.
3, 2,
Jesus, man.
1. Heads down. We'll start with Jim, who bet 0.
Is the Borgin even a race, or is it just a person thing?
And Mike.
I went Klingon.
The Borg is correct. And with that, your winner is Jim Green, I believe, right? Math?
Yeah, he has a 9-point lead.
That's correct. So, Jim, you have won the match. Congratulations, Mike and Jim. Koho, how do you feel about the match today? It ended a little unceremoniously.
I did. I think it was a fun game. I think Jim showed up and he played like a pretty solid game back. I think Mike is a trivia god, and he decided that he didn't need to prove that today, and thus went one step further and decided to break with his tradition of betting 0 and put down a 2 on his board just to give us all a brief heart attack.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Why don't you ask Mike about it, Koho?
Sure. Mike,
yes.
Normally you bet 0 no matter what. Even when you are winning or within 2 of winning, you'll bet 0. What possessed you to write 2 on your board with Star Trek today?
It was Jim.
It was
that would inspire you. Okay. So now that you lost, is there someone you would like to play in your next match?
Well, I've been asking for this since the beginning of time. I want Captain Crunch, but if I can't have Captain Crunch, I'd like to go against the person that challenged me to kick my ass again for like the 10th time that happened the past couple matches. I want Kelly. Ooh. Kelly, kick my ass. I will manage her against myself.
I have a question.
I think you guys would love that.
Who is Captain Crunch?
He's a fucking pirate.
Oh, you want to play me? I don't think that's possible.
No, I'm not. No, I want to actually play the actual Captain Crunch.
Oh, you want to play the real Captain Crunch?
Yes.
Oh, see, that's above our pay grade.
I've been looking at the clock, and we spent 17 seconds talking about a fictional serial character. So, Mike, always a pleasure to have you, and we'll see you next time. Because you play a lot here. It's great. I love it. As we bring in our winner today, back in all his glory, Jim Green.
Yeah, I won.
Take it away.
You won. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, man
of mine. So with that win, you've buried Mike, and taken the W. Is there someone you want to play next on the next step in fandom?
Captain Crunch.
Man, popular guy.
Is he available?
Probably not. I think he's pretty busy defending the TV title.
What about Count Chocula or Blueberry?
I think he retired after Fandom Teams retired.
Good Lord.
Fandom
Okay.
Team.
I guess I'll play whoever then.
Okay. That's valid.
What about JD? No, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's retired.
Yeah, you retired him.
He's
that's right. I did.
Yeah, you did. There you go. If you want to ask Ryan Parmesan too, I'm pretty sure you retired him as well. So there you go. Not here, but in the other thing.
Jim, I will look through all of our retired players. See
But first, Count Chocula is like top of the list.
Yeah, no, I got it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Jim, in all seriousness, this is your first time back in a while. This is your first win. So that's cool. Congratulations.
Yeah. As long as I can keep getting Spinner's Choice and getting Game of Thrones related Harry Potter questions, I'm good.
Great. There's probably a bunch of them, actually, now that I think about it.
Probably
There's quite a few.
There's
quite a few.
Great. Well, with that being said, Jim, congratulations on the win, and we'll see you in your next match. You're welcome, Jim. Koho, I thought this was a very fun match.
Yeah.
Mike and Jim hate each other now.
Yeah.
They're messaging in the private chat right now, like very nasty things.
Yeah, exactly. No one yelled Jim and no one yelled Mike with each other in the post matches, and that's usually a sign of their best friendship. And I think today just destroyed an entire relationship.
Couldn't agree more, Koho. But with that, that'll end this episode of Fandom Fights. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to Mike. Thank you to Jim. Thank you to Koho for co-hosting. Never made that pun before.
No, you're the first ever. Completely original.
And we'll see you all next time on another exciting episode of Fandom Fights.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye.
Then again, that's the hero gig. Part of the journey is the end.
Goodbye, old friend. kid, he has to go.